What up guys, Viminal here and welcome to my 2019 setup tour video. A lot of things have changed since my last setup tour video, and as always, product links will be in the description below if you're interested in checking them out. Without further ado, let's get right into the tour. So starting off with this left hand corner of the room, we have like a bunch of boxes where my entertainment center used to be. There used to be like a 4K curved screen here where I used to play all my PlayStation 4 games, my Xbox games, Nintendo Switch. But now I just have a bunch of boxes over here. And over here we have the Logitech C920 webcam, which is a classic webcam on that Gorilla mount over there. Really reliable webcam. Been using it since forever and everybody's been using it for good reason. It's like the best webcam in the world. I love it to death. And over here we have the ROG Strix Z390F Gaming. I just upgraded my rig, so I got a new motherboard. Next to it is a camera light. Just a standard camera light, nothing special there. Seasonic Focus Platinum 80 Plus 750 watt power supply to power my new rig. Next to that is the Thermaltake 120 Sync RGB 120mm liquid cooler to cool my i9-9900K. And over here we have something pretty interesting. It's the Ape Light Mini. It's like an RGB light for videos. So we have two over here. You can group them up for interesting lighting combination. Pretty cool. It has good quality light, and you can see the effect over here on the other side of the room. You can like mix and match those colors for a really cool effect. And this is the desk setup right here, but we'll save that for later. Moving on to this side. This is my bed. This is my bedroom. This is where I sleep. I stream from my bedroom, literally create content from my bedroom. And I like this like soft feature on the wall. It's very cozy and really dampens the noise. Makes everything like quieter. And this is where I keep like a lot of product boxes like above over there in the cabinet. Under the webcam we have the Palette Jetstream GeForce RTX 2080 box and like a plethora of gaming mice. You can tell that I like Logitech gaming mice. G403 Prodigy G903, which is my daily driver. We'll get into that later. And moving on to my gaming chair, this is the Gamdius Achilles E1 RGB gaming chair. Now I know it's ridiculous, it's an RGB chair, but I got it for a really good price, like $150, and I just couldn't pass it off. Like an RGB chair for $150, like, you know, why wouldn't you buy it? Like I know it's ridiculous, but it looks cool, the lights are vibrant. Unfortunately, it's not on right now since it ran out of battery. It runs via power bank, so I'll just maybe leave a photo down in the description so you guys can see what it looks like. But the lights are very vibrant and there are so many lighting effects that you can choose from. Really great value. Really recommend this chair by Gamdius. And over there we have the whiteboard in the back to keep up with my daily tasks. Moving on to the right side of the room, we have like a bookshelf where I keep some of the books that I read. I read a lot of sci-fi books, a lot of Warhammer 40k, and we have this classic Half-Life Game of the Year edition box, which I collect. And then we have, next to the fake plant, which is a really great addition to any setup, fake plants are really important, we have the ROG Strix Ryzen 1700 laptop with the RX 580. So this thing is a beast. It's got 32 gigabytes RAM. This is what I use for editing videos on the go, for gaming on the go. This is what I use when I went to Tokyo Game Show and Taipei Game Show, and whenever I go to conventions, this is what I used to work on the go. Really amazing laptop, and I highly recommend Asus Strix laptops. Next to that is the Core i9 9900K box. which is sort of like an engram from Destiny 2, which is a great collector's item. I think the box looks really cool. Next to that is my old processor, which is the Ryzen 1700X on a Gigabyte AB350 motherboard. Now, I'm thinking of building a dual PC setup for streaming, like a streaming PC, a dedicated streaming PC. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of this or if I'm going to keep it and build a dedicated streaming PC. Maybe you can leave them down in the comment section below. If any of you guys have any experience with using dual PC setups, I'd love some input on that. But as of right now, I'm undecided, but it's there. It works, and you know, it served me well. Next to that is some BioShock Collector's Edition memorabilia. Got Rapture, the best and the brightest, next to my retro record player, which doesn't work anymore, which I just keep as a decorative piece. I believe I have a record of Judas Priest on that record player right now. But we're taking a look at the top first. We got the Darth Vader clock, some game console controllers, more BioShock memorabilia, Star Wars stuff. We got Elon Musk and more Star Wars stuff. Like, I love Star Wars. I love everything sci-fi. If you've been watching the channel for a while now, you guys probably know that already. So moving on past the good old AC is the Sennheiser GSP600 professional gaming headset, which sounds awesome, and you'd be hard pressed to find a better sounding gaming headset than this. It's sitting on a Razer base station Chroma. It's a headset stand that has RGB in it, so it's great for displaying your headset. It has 3 USB ports, so like I can hot swap USB flash drives, I can hot swap peripherals if I need to, and if I need to charge my headphones. I also have a Corsair Void Wireless Pro headset, so it's useful for charging the headset when you're leaving it on the stand. And I don't think it looks pretty cool. Over here we have my daily driver, iPhone. Nothing special there. Yes, I am an iOS user. I just prefer the look of iOS over Android. And this is the Logitech G903 gaming mouse. And it's literally the best gaming mouse I've ever used. And even if I break it, I'll probably go out and buy another one to replace it because I just love it to death. It fits my hand very well, and it feels like an extension of my hand. I've gotten so used to it, and the weight is hefty, but not too heavy. It's an amazing mouse. Next to that is a Razer Black Widow Chroma V2 with Razer green switches for that tactile, clicky, noisy response, which I love so much. Of course, we got that color theme on point. And above that is the Razer Leviathan soundbar. Now, originally I had KRK Rocket 4s on the left and right side of my monitor, but ever since I upgraded to the CHG90 Super Ultra Wide monitor, I needed a compact sound solution that would fit underneath the monitor. So going for a soundbar was definitely the way to go. Now this is the Razer Tartarus keypad. It has membrane switches, membrane keys. Like, I don't really recommend using it. Like, I don't use it at all. It feels mushy, but it's been lying around my house and it's old. I just keep it on my setup just because it looks cool. I'll probably upgrade to an Orb Weaver or a Razer Tartarus V2 sometime in the near future if I need a keypad. And housing all these peripherals is the Razer Goliathus Extended Chroma mousepad, which looks absolutely brilliant. The light is bright and vibrant. Next to that, on the boom arm, is the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB condenser microphone. It sounds really top-notch. I got it for about 120 bucks on sale. And it doesn't need phantom power, it doesn't need an audio interface, it doesn't run an XLR, it's a USB microphone, it's a plug and play, and you'd be hard pressed to find a better sounding microphone in this price range. The sound is very warm, and I got a pop shield filter on it, so you don't have to cover your face with like a circular pop filter. And under the table is my Corsair 570X case. housing my gaming rig with the i9-9900K RTX 2080, 32 gigabytes RAM. That's the ADATA XPG RAM and the Super Jetstream Palette RTX 2080. Again, all the specs will be listed in the description, the full specs of my rig. Unfortunately, like, I couldn't show you guys a better angle of it because it's right there under the desk. And over here we have the centerpiece of the setup, the Samsung CHG90 monitor, which is 32:9 aspect ratio, super ultra wide 3840 by 1080 monitor that runs on 144 Hz with HDR and FreeSync. It's an absolutely gorgeous monitor. The color reproduction is very impressive. I use it for editing videos, editing photos, for gaming. I just love it, and I feel that I'd be using the monitor for years to come. It's a really top-notch monitor, and for me it was worth the investment in getting this monitor. It's great for productivity, and it's really immersive when you're gaming at 32:9 aspect ratio. And you'd be surprised like how many games support the 32:9 aspect ratio. It kind of feels like pseudo VR when you're playing in full screen on this thing. And above that is the LG 29 UM58. It's an IPS 29-inch ultra-wide monitor. Nothing special there, but the colors are great, and I use it to cross-reference colors when I edit videos and photos. And under that is my Logitech C922 Pro Stream webcam, which is sort of like the upgraded version of the C920 webcam from Logitech. It's just better. Obviously, you guys can see that I don't have a green screen, but I use a chroma screen effect on my videos, and that's because the C922 supports background replacement software. And it works really well, not as good as a green screen, but it works. So that's what I use. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's my simple yet efficient setup. Like, it looks flashy in all the right places, but in all honesty, it's very simple. You have a wood cover here that's covering all my cables. It's colored the same paint as the walls, so it's hiding all my cables. If you notice, all the cables are invisible. There's like a cluster of cables behind that wood cover, and I'm not going to show you guys that, but it's a great cheap trick to hide all your cables. Just cut out a piece of wood, paint it the same color of your wall, and put it underneath your desk, and it works. And above that, we just got some more knickknacks just to give the room some character. I can show you guys the new studio wherein I will shoot my new videos from. Sometimes I shoot videos in my bedroom, but then most product shots will be done in the new studio. Leave it in the comment section below if you want to see the new studio. That will be in part 2 of my 2019 setup tour. There you have it, guys, my 2019 setup tour video. Hope you guys liked it. Leave a comment and subscribe if you did. As always, product links will be in the description below if you're interested in checking them out. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Viminal. I'll catch you next time.